alert. Black alert. Black alert. Black alert.
Captain, incoming message.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home. When I'm
Well, hey, that's interesting. I love how that video's kind of goofed up at the moment, but that's kind of the way it's been lately for me. Things are just a little strange. Let's see if we can tweak that and make it better here. Been playing with the values to see if we can't deal with that choppiness. How's that? Does that look a lot better? Anyway, Good evening and welcome to the DarkMom Consortium for Saturday, May the 4th be with you, 2019. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm working on trying to get our Twitch a little bit less choppy. Seems to be looking a little bit better. Everybody let me know what you're thinking of that. If you care to join us, we are on... No, we're not on Discord. I'm just chit-chatting and wasting everybody's time. Now I'm on Discord, so if you'd like to join us on Discord, please do so. I see that Neutrino's in chat. Are you there, Neutrino?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Neutrino. How are you doing?
Yes, Peachy. How you doing?
Good, good. Pi, I've tweaked the res. Is it any better?
Let me check.
Yeah, Pi just told me that the res wasn't great. Still looking a little choppy to me there. Oh well. Doing what I can. Doing what I can. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still tremendous amount of rubber banding and other issues. So I apologize. Still playing with it, trying to make it better. I had thought tonight, since I haven't seen Darkthorn and I know he's been around, that maybe we should just, I don't know, play a mission. I did all of my endeavors this morning. Let's see if Darkthorn's up here. I don't see Darkthorn this afternoon. I see Unsoulful. Hey, hey, how are you, Pi?
I'm fine.
That's good. You stayed up late for us. I'm so happy.
It's only 1:15.
Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. We got Neutrino with us too. Yay! It's a good night. I just finished doing Operation Riposte for the... How many days has it been on? 16, 18 days now? 16 days. So probably just finished it for the 18th time.
I haven't done mine.
Well, give me a few minutes to regroup, and I will do that. Just picked up my Phoenix box for the day, too.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't opened it, though. And, of course, I mail instead of the bank. I'm blaming this all on my internet. It's certainly not my fault that I can't hit the right button. So I do believe that I have... aside from these 7 event buttons here, I have currently... Oh, I don't have anything here. That's odd. I have Phoenix boxes on one of my tunes. I wonder which one's got them. I was going to open them up today.
5G?
Pardon me?
Are you on 5G on your wireless?
I have no idea.
You're probably on 4G. That's why you have a lot of these rubber banding.
My wireless little doodaddy thing here is antique. Old. Does that mean I should get a new one?
Probably.
Then
Get
that's
one
what...
that says 5G.
Then I guess that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Because I have all sorts of things I'd like to
Don't
do.
spend money.
Don't spend money? Or
Don't spend money.
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Stimulate the economy.
Yeah, well, I'd like some economy to stimulate my life these days. Getting ready for Vegas is super expensive, and I just don't have the money this year. So,
Robert Bank.
Yeah, tempting thought. Tempting thought.
Or just go in and show your kitty cat eyes and just say, hi,
Hi,
I need money. And,
I need money. And they'll look at me and go, ha 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 ha. No, they won't.
and I got two. Well, you can just use your dogs. Like, you want to see my dog suffer and starving? Would you?
And they'd be like, we do not care about you or your doggies. So let's look at Phoenix boxes. Where do I buy Phoenix? I get them through the Dilithium store, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's pick up some Phoenix boxes then. There we go. They are 40,000 for 10. That's expensive.
It's
Holy
almost like
moly. Well, I will buy them
that.
then.
I bought 80 the other day and got
Nothing? Yeah. Well, I already have 100 on one tune. So I think I need to put them all together, and then let's figure out where the heck I've put them all. And go open up all the boxes this afternoon. So that would be a fun evening while we're waiting for Darkthorn to maybe join us. I don't know if he's available today or not. Let's see. I'll move.
He told me he was off because I spoke to him earlier. Today.
Yes, yes. So you can tell up here if you're looking at my account bank that I've got just a few Phoenix prizes available. I've got one epic, a couple of ultra rares, 40 rares, 85
You
greens.
got an epic?
I have one epic. I've been sitting on this for a year, and I haven't opened it yet.
Lucky you.
Come on, I've had it forever.
I guess soft. She has like 100.
Yeah, I know, but she's soft. What? I can't move my Phoenix prize packs to the account bank? I have to open them? They're bound to character. That stinks. That's okay, I'll go find some more. So let's go ahead and open up some of these. So the first one opens to a da-da-da-da-da uncommon. Second one, another uncommon. Third one, a rare. Another rare. Another uncommon. Another uncommon. Another uncommon. Another rare. Another uncommon. And another uncommon. Wow, that was unimpressive. After all this time.
Really lucky, Mom. It's amazing.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be.
There's nothing I can do. That is how it goes once in a while. So, is there anything I actually would buy? Curious, what's available for an uncommon these days?
I think is it the ship remote? The old ship emotes, and then there's the. Can't remember.
Let's see what's out there. On uncommons, we've got all the tribbles, holographic combat drone, dilithium encrusted horta, a Mugato leash, no thank you, Type 8 shuttlecraft, and we've got a few emotes: air guitar, bloodwine, bow, dance gesture, frustrated, con, pick me, shocker when the walls fell, shoe, the starship emotes, some stuff. We've got fleet mark bonus pool, fleet credit bonus pool, reputation mark bonus pool, commendation XP bonus pool, Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades, and Phoenix prize packs. So what the heck does that cost? Oh, so you can trade in 10 of your uncommons for another Phoenix box? I don't think so. That doesn't seem like reasonable exchange to me.
A gamble.
Yeah, it's a big one. Okay, so we do have some interesting pairs. The crystalline shard, which we haven't done that for a long time. The crystalline shard, or the crystalline catastrophe. That's been what, 6 months since we've done that last? I don't think I need that as a toy. The absorption matrix, which I've got. Automated defense turret, which I've got. Atanius, which I need for 2 of my new tunes. The Stadi, which is nice.
Yep.
Then we've got some nice duty officers.
I should
All of-
get me the study.
You should get you the Stadi? Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah, I
one to
should
have.
get the study.
Ooh, a tactical exocomp. That sounds fun.
Who the what?
There is a duty officer, the tactical exocomp. It's one of the options for a rare.
Okay.
33% chance to reduce the recharge time of grenades by 5 seconds whenever a grenade is thrown. So if you're throwing grenades few that do. Kabali uniform, that could be fun. And theta radiation infused maneuvers. That's not bad either. I don't remember that one from before, so that could be a fun one. Under very rare, let's see if we've got anything new. The Mirror Universe Agony Rifle? No, I don't think so. Bozeman Hyper Impulse Engines? Meh. Crystalline Spike. I remember the Crystalline Spike. That was actually kind of fun. And a Ryza Mini Power Board. Don't think so.
That was fun.
Well, do you have a Ryza Mini board?
I have the free one.
Yeah. Now you have to buy it for the rest of them, but it's definitely worth getting. I do have some ultra rares. I've got 2 ultra rares sitting in my stash. And there are some nice ships here, but Jem'Hadar attack ship. I've already got all the Breen ships. I've got the Rizian Corvette and Luxury Cruiser. I don't have the Voth Bulwark Dreadnought Cruiser. So those are options. And then under
That
Epic, there's some nice options.
Dreadnought Cruiser comes with a wide-angle torpedo. That's nice.
That could be fun, but I don't know that I want to spend one of my 2 epics just to get a torpedo. And the rest of these have been available through missions, so you have to wonder. So the Breen Resrith Dreadnought Cruiser was also available at, I want to say, the winter event 2 years ago. Am I right about that?
The what?
Breen Resrith Dreadnought Cruiser, the T6.
I think it was.
I think it was too. So there's not a lot sitting on Epic right now that you couldn't have picked up over the years anyway. So I'd probably just trade it in for some ultra rares at the moment.
Well, I haven't done the winter event since I started like 5 years ago.
Why not?
Because I couldn't find out the run.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh goodness, we'll
I
have to.
learned it this year. I got it
Okay,
this year.
now that's good.
Last year.
The run is easy once you know the tricks. But
I
it really,
was just trying. Yeah, I didn't know the tricks.
well, the tricks are basically if you don't have all the doodads to make it easier, run in the snow, jump to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you run on the center of the track, there's a greater slipperiness, lack of friction, and frosty boots make it worse, obviously. So I don't run with my boots on. It doesn't make it that much better. It's a shame they don't have a place you can practice that. Wouldn't that be awesome? Put that on the colony and let people practice, because we get to practice the other mini games.
Yeah.
And I do use my directional keys. I do not use my mouse. I know some people are fond of using their mouse. I haven't figured that one out.
I actually don't use any of the doodads for the run.
Yeah, you don't need them. You totally can do that without using the doodads.
I'm just doing the rip.
Oh, you're doing your rip? Yeah. Yeah, I could only get one person who was interested in AFK, and as soon as I went, okay, fine, we'll just disband and go off and do it as a regular mission, it promptly, everybody was like, oh, I'll do an RIP, and I'm like, son of a gun, where were you 5 minutes ago? Yeah, including Black Masakari. I will have a discussion with that person someday. So I wanted to get back to the fun topic of our potential candidate names for our tunes for Vegas. We have 3 that we have confirmed. They are...
I can't remember. Which one did we pick? Which one did we choose?
We picked Carl Pla. That was my absolute favorite one of the bunch so far. It was humorous, to say the least. I believe that was from Ed. Ed also donated the name Carmen Sense. And the ship name will be the Call of Beauty, which I thought was funny, but that's me. And I have a wonderful suggestion from Sav, and that will be Tie My Shoe, which I thought was fairly clever. Oh, that's one of the other ones I wanted was Bruce Banner.
Why do I keep thinking Star Wars when you say Bruce Banner?
Well, you should be thinking Avengers.
Yeah, I
And
know.
it's Bruce Spanner, not Bruce Banner. Obviously, he's going to be an engineer. Okay, other really good names that we've gotten are Clam Chowder.
Yay!
Yes. Where's Waldo?
Yay! Those are the best suggestions.
Yes, those are very good suggestions. So, Bruce Banner. What did I just say? Clam chowder?
Yes, you did.
I'm going to have to figure out how to put that in the email for the name of the email that we're using, because I'm not going to type that out every time. I'm going to forget what it was. But that's still only 6 names. We still need 2 more names. And I think we're still looking for...
What about the Teresa May that I came up with?
That's a possible one.
If somebody gets the pun.
I didn't until you explained it to me, but that's me. The thing we don't really have yet, I don't think we've got a Gorn name. And I believe, yeah, we've got a Gorn Tech, male. And the only candidate name we've had so far is from Ed, and that's Bra-op. But I'm not sure that's the name I
Call him
want.
Slit Throat.
Slit Throat? That's pretty intense.
Well, it's a Gorn.
It is a Gorn, but I suppose that's...
Or Bite My Tongue. I don't know.
So we've got that one left. That's one. And let me think if we have anyone. I think we don't have a good name for our Vulcan science male. Yeah.
Teabag.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It's 1:30, okay? I didn't get much sleep last night.
That's actually a really good name. Spook? Spook? I could live with that one, too. Got a little bit of time. I'm still setting these up, but I'm going to try and get them all done by tomorrow so that we can create the tunes. And then people who'd like to help us level them up to level 65 before Vegas, we will give you the name and the password, and you can go to town.
And somebody has to be online, and if you enable the 2-factor authentication.
Yes. Yeah, well, that's obvious, but once that's up and running, then we're good.
We
So
can
we'll
all
just
go
set that
in
up.
elite.
Pardon?
We can all go in elite and level up faster.
A brand new tune in Elite. That would be interesting.
But I gotta work tomorrow. So
This is probably going to be in a week or two. Got a few other priorities at the moment. But getting these emails set up will be the priority. So far we have emails for Carl Plock, Carmen Sense, and Time My Shoe characters. And I will be happy to share that information with anybody who wants to level them up. As Pi said, though, we're going to have to make sure we get the 2-factor authentication set up. Having assisted somebody once when they were on vacation, not that we would do anything illegal, but if we were to do something like that, we would have had to have done that. Oh my goodness, this is just Lag City, isn't it? Ugh. Let me try something here. I'm using OBS, and I've reduced my output settings considerably, to the extent that I can. Let me try one more thing here. I don't want to record this way, but let's see if this helps at all. If anybody's watching this on Twitch, see if that improved it at all.
I'm doing my rip.
Yes, I'm sure. Boy, it's just awful. Okay, so I've got a couple of things to do on that. All work for tomorrow. We've also been talking about doing a very short morning edition once I get the Twitch up and functional, which will be something like Mom in the Morning. And it'll be a short run through of a mission or an event or something that we can zip through first thing in the mornings and get everyone started with a nice STO to start the day. And obviously when I'm on holiday, Darkthorn can be dark in the morning or something like that. Dark of the night. Mom in the morning and dark of night. This would be awesome. And we can do pie for dessert. You'll have to come up with one of your own, Neutrino. We'll put you in charge of one. Oh, good. I'm looking at all these things for 5G, and some of the articles are dated 2012. Good. I guess I'm really out of date. Well, since we are darkless today, would anybody be interested in running a mission when Pi is done doing his RIP?
Yep.
Has everyone done Days of Doom already?
I did it yesterday, but I don't mind
No,
doing it again.
that's okay. We can do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll have a better connection, or we can do it with Darkthorn tomorrow. Because I spent my day working, and then I helped a friend clean his apartment and helped him go get a couple of weeks' worth of groceries. So I get to chill tomorrow and take the dogs to the park and play Star Trek Online.
I got work tomorrow. Yay me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow too.
Sunday's the only day I don't have to work, so it's kind of nice. So, what kind of work do you do, Neutrino?
I'm a network engineer.
Are you really? You're the person I should be talking to about all this stuff, then, aside from Pi being good at this and Darkthorn being good at this and me being barely competent to put in new captions on stuff. It's embarrassing sometimes.
Wait, are we live in a live stream? Right
Yeah,
now?
we're live in a live stream. We're live in a very horribly twitchy live stream. Twitchy in a bad way, not twitchy in a good way. It's on Twitch, which is the good part, but it's twitchy and laggy, and it's my fault.
Like I said, I think you need to cable it up.
I do.
I think it's your Wi-Fi. That's just...
Yeah, unfortunately, the cable connector that functions is 20 feet away, so running a 20-foot cable through the house is going to be interesting. It's fine during most of the days, but when Loki's here, Loki will eat that cable. She is evil. She is.
Devil dog.
She is the devil dog. She ate my first set of headphones, so those are gone.
When
Then
you see her, you will understand why she's devil dog.
yeah, she's just evil. Let's see if I can get over there. I do have a picture of her someplace. She is a papillon. She's intensely cute, but just a hellspawn. And if you're listening to this, Farnsworth, yes, your dog is a hellspawn. You know that. This is the hellspawn. Hang on a second, I gotta take that back here and recenter that. There she is. This is Loki, wearing her new sweater that I knitted for her. Because she came to Chicago from the land of great warmth and was freezing. Now she's used to it. Now she loves to romp in the snow, and she's getting a little annoyed with us because the snow is gone for a while. Thank goodness. But she's a dog. My dogs won't stand still that long for a picture, let alone to let me put a sweater on them. Isn't she cute? Yeah, my dogs weigh respectively 40 and 80 pounds. Loki weighs 5 pounds. And she comes into a house and she jumps on the big dog and just starts whapping him in the face, and he adores her, so he puts up with it. He's a good dog. So I was lucky this morning on my missions. I got 3 ground missions, or ground-based missions. I got physical damage on the ground, Tetrion damage on the ground, and defeat Voth. Needless to say, correct weapon selection, and those all went by super fast this morning.
I had to do like, was it heal haul,
Ugh.
30s and Kathy, and 2 space.
That's horrible. No, that's unfun. I just realized I never ever get around to picking my perks. I currently have, how many perks have I got? I have 12 perks that I haven't picked.
I pick them as soon as I get them.
Yeah, no, that's way too hard. It's like my putting up the the videos as soon as I'm done with them, because I don't think about that. Eventually I'll get them all, is what I know, so it doesn't matter.
I just finished mine.
Yay! Congratulations. Hi, Land. How are you doing today? Yes, I know my feed is just awful. I just have to deal with that. Until tomorrow. Hopefully get everything fixed tomorrow. And maybe Darkthorn can run everything tomorrow.
When do you have plans to run it tomorrow?
I don't know. I was completely up in the air about that tomorrow. Since it's Sunday and I know people are running around and doing other stuff. Mostly I'm doing it so I can try and figure out what the problem is and get it resolved. Two to go. Darkthorn has been working on his ground speed, so when he gets to winter event next year, he can trounce everybody. That should be fun next year because everybody will have selected different things. And while I know there's a number of things you can do to increase your ground speed, like run guns or run of any sort, physical.
One can actually hope that when you enter the winter event, those kind of perks will be disabled. Would be unfair if like a new guy comes in and he doesn't have the same benefits.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I see it from a mission perspective or a PvE perspective, but from a winter event.
Well, the thing with that is it's only for the tribbles. No, it's the EPOs that makes a difference. It won't make a difference when you're doing the mission for the ship. But if you want to compete for the EPOs, there's a lot of tricks to win that thing. And they're stupid tricks, but they're very successful. Not the least of which is play at the equivalent of 2 in the morning or the middle of the afternoon, because those are the 2 times a day when the event is very, very quiet. And a lot of times you're the only one or one of 2 running it, so you're at least going to get second place. But physical condition and close combat quarter will give you enough of an advantage. Everybody can get it. As long as you've got reputation, you can get them. That is not unfair. But if anybody really needs it, I'm more than happy to, sit back and let them take a win. It's not going to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not. I'm a big girl. I can take second place more than once.
It's just you being mom.
I am being mom. Plus, I already have 67 on this tune. I've got some with a couple.
And by the way, we have to remember I got all.
We lost you. Say that again.
All the cakes and pies and whatever.
Oh yeah, all those. Absolutely critical to have all that stuff. I think we've got a lot sitting in the fleet bank too. All of the fleet banks. Shaved Ice Flurry, Shaved Ice Gateway. There's some awesome toys that they've got. And I always think I should pitch them and get the space back. What suspense, Sav? Sav says the suspense is killing her, but I don't know what kind of suspense. Just if it's us.
Maybe she's waiting for cookies or pie. I don't know.
Well, you're right there. She doesn't have to wait any further for pie. In the meantime, though, tomorrow we will open up the dilithium for the Klingon Strike Group to buy into the colony project. So if anybody wants to buy a second ticket to get the sticks, they can do that. That will be tomorrow in the morning. And if you've bought one ticket, you may now buy a second ticket. Hopefully we'll get that filled up. And then we can give away that. And then in 5 days we should be done with the colony for that. And we'll open up, and if we're not completed by then, Well, we'll work on completing that one. And we do have another ship to give away. Actually, we have 2 ships to give away, so we're just trying to figure out which one we're going to give away for the next one. Finally, yes, absolutely. That's what I said.
No, it's more my rip that is done.
I know. Man, it gets tedious sometimes. That's why I like the AFKs every now and then. You can sit back and just kind of chill and let things go. But doing it...
rewards not doing nothing?
You have to do some of the fights. You got to take down the dreadnought at the end. It's kind of a general rule. We go in and we take down the first 3 stations. Then we let the torpedoes and the tractor beam parts go past, and then we all go in and kill the dreadnought. Enough time that you can do, if you do Admiralty and if you do DOFs, you can get those done. Or if you're like me and you like to use that time to convert marks to dilithium, you can do it then. It's about 10 minutes, pretty much like, what's the other one? Mirror Universe. Everybody... It takes off, everybody gets off the map, we let it go, and we come back and we kill them at the end. Yeah. If I didn't have to do it 14 plus times, I probably would do it. And I did the first 14. But we're now into the second bunch. I had 14 saved up from the previous event, put 14 away on for this tune, so I've got enough for the next one, and this tune has got, what did I say, 8 of them?
Up to 10.
Well, you'll get another one. Did you already get it this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like 6 or 8.
Well, I have 7 left over on this tune for the next time, and I will have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. This will be at 12, so I only need 2 more, and then everything after that will be gravy one more time. So, Sab, if the suspense that is killing you is us, are we suspenders? Tish. So I got up this morning, realized for once I didn't have to do anything in game because I screwed up yesterday and couldn't do RAP until this afternoon. And thought, I'm just going to go off and, play a real mission and try and level up one of my tunes. Which, of course, didn't happen. I wound up going off to Dyson Sphere and shooting things, which was fun. I mean, Dyson Sphere and shooting things are 2 of my favorite things. But I'm still where I was a year ago in terms of not getting through missions.
Yeah, that and New Momulus.
I love New Momulus, but I can't play the missions. My favorite ground missions. And I don't know why. They show up every now and then, but as soon as I do them, they disappear again. They should be accessible through the...
I know a lot of people are complaining about they're not available.
Yeah, and they keep saying, but they are available, and they're not. So some people can get them, some people can't. I've actually talked to customer service, and they apologize, but there's nothing they can do. They don't know why it's not working for some people. So when I leveled up...
they're developers.
Well, the customer service is not developers.
Well, I know.
Developers are developers. And let's be honest, they've got other priorities than Mom not being happy that she can't go make, 3,500 dilithium in under 15 minutes?
I
disagree. That it is important?
That is important.
It is to me, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Mom cannot do it. Go fix it.
If Mom ain't happy, ain't no one happy.
Wait, which one is this that makes you 3,500 dills?
Go to New Romulus Ground, and if you can pick up the ground missions, that's Staging Area, Hual Ruins, Pejos Crater, the Atli, and Vastum Peaks. All of them, except for Vastum Peaks, take about 2 to 2.5 minutes to run. You get 720 dilithium with a 30-second cooldown. You run all of them in under 15 minutes for 3,500 dilithium. Unless you're in the fleet when you get the 10% boost. So if you don't mind doing the same thing over and over, during the dill weekends, you sit on New Romulus, and the only place that's more efficient for making dill is going off and using your VIP claims.
Wow.
Yeah, I am the queen of New Romulus, and that's one of the reasons that I really advocate it. And people don't realize just how profitable it is. The thing is that staging area is always available. So if you want to do it, you can do staging area over and over and over. They have nerfed it to the extent that everything you do there is worth 8%. So you only have to do 12 and a half things, and each one doesn't take more than a few seconds. But so many people don't realize that's dirt cheap, fast dilithium, and you can get it done super quick. In fact, let me go do that right now. I'm going to zip over to New ROM.
Cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah.
Everybody in Twitch knows about it.
Well, you should. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's you, me, Pi, and Lant. So, yeah, it's fun. People occasionally ask me, do you have enough dilithium to do this or that? And if you look at my tune that I'm popping up right now, I just blew a lot of dilithium to do some stuff, and she's sitting at 884,000 refined dilithium. It's not a matter of getting dilithium, it's a matter of the time it takes to get it refined. So going off to New ROM, yeah, I love New ROM. And they haven't taken them away, because you can still pick up the staging area, but it's the other ones. The Ally is actually my favorite one, because every 2.5 hours you get the ground mini game, the Red Alert, which adds another 1,000 dilithium, and you can do Ally and run both the mission and the Red Alert simultaneously for a total of 2,000 in under 2 minutes, and you can solo it consistently. I like New Romulus.
New Momulus.
New Momulus, yeah. I actually made a music video for it because I like New Momulus. I haven't done a music video in a while. Pardon?
Trick would be to run it on different tunes.
Oh, yeah.
To find it passing it.
Yeah. I'm going to pick it up right now, so if you're watching. In episodes, it's under New Romulus. It's the second one there, staging area. Go ahead and accept it. You get decreased prizes for it. Now, on some of my tunes under available, you will see the missions for Atli, Wall Ruin, Peos Crater listed down here. But at the moment, they're not in here, and I don't know if I've got to finish it for all my tunes or why it doesn't show up. But it showed up on some of my newer tunes, and then once I did it, it disappeared. So I have my little pattern, but this is a nice enough location that you can do it in any number of directions. So I usually come over here, and I talk to this person, tell them to get their butts back to work. And they go, yeah, and you fix this equipment here. They used to say more than you're right, the work here is very important. They all used to have responses. And if you come over here, you're going to see a report sitting on the ground, so you pick it up. And we're going to come over here and fix this console. Yes, I do this often. Ooh, and I get to talk to this person. I don't always get to talk to this person once you've done it.
There's no security there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Security in what sense?
Like when you can exchange contraband.
You can if you are a new ROMI tune, because you can go into the command center. I have them. You can check out this person over here for investigating suspicious behavior. A lot of times, if I'm not sure if they're good or bad, I'll go ahead and drop the mines there. Yep, this is a bad person. And boom, they're gone. So that's really easy. And over here, we've got a couple more reports, and we're going to pick these up. Oh, and there's 2 reports here. So now we've got the engineering, the medical report, and the science. And we're going to run back. Oh, there's another person right here. We'll click on this person. Like I said, every one of these is worth 8% with one exception, which is the 3 reports I just picked up. I'm going to run over here and talk to this guy. And now those are worth 12%. I'm going to turn in all 3 at once. Oh, and there's a piece of equipment to repair right here. So if you're looking up here, I've been at it just over a minute. I have 68% of what I'm going to earn here. And I can just do that again, but there's a few other places you can go. It takes me up now to 70. It's 84%, 16 to go, so 2 more things to do. There's a person over here. Anybody who's yawning, you can yell at them. 92, 1 more thing to do. Let's find 1 more. And this console is hiding. It needs to be done. Okay, so that's 100% of the work in under 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn that in. Staging area, Hail New Romulus. I'll collect my reward. So it's 720 dilithium plus the daily bonus of 320. That's 1,040, which I'm going to collect there. Okay, so that's 1,040 for 2 minutes worth of work.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, we just ran that, right? We're going to come back in here to New Romulus. There's the replay. It's been under 30 seconds. And now you can do it again. I do Atli, except I can't pick it up, but I love the Atli. It used to be my Sunday morning thing, but it used to have a 30-minute cooldown. The 30-second cooldown is wonderful. It's just tedious doing it over and over, but the dill is so fast it's worth it. And we usually have the 10% bonus running on the KSG and SSG fleets. So you not only get that 1,040, you get a boost of 104 on that, so it's 1,144 for 2 minutes work. Everything after that is 72. And boom, down to the Atli. But I can't pick it up down here, but you can tag Nanovs. You can do water samples and give them to this guy over here. You can go around and kill insects. Ooh, boy, am I rubber banding today. And then there's a ground mission in here where you have to go around and tag the Nanovs and basically lure them all the way down. Here's one of the insect thingies. Those are worth 8% or 12%, so they're even better. I mean, this thing's even faster than the other one is. But I can't access it anymore. And every now and then after the red alert, somebody will leave like this. 5 Nanovs sitting together, 6 Nanovs sitting together. You can do it just about there, all by itself, and never have to do anything else. Go figure. That's why I want this one back. This one's a breeze. If you can access Pejos Crater, it takes a little bit more time to do it the easy way, or you can do it the harder way, but it's still about a 3-minute mission. The easy way to do Pejos is to pick up the mission, and you're going to go around and you're going to tag these plants. There's one right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's actually 7 in this one group up here, and you just tag them. I believe it's 5 times, so it takes about 2.5 minutes. Once you've got all those, you'll have 42 of them. That's all you need. Come over here and talk to this very nice person. Let's see if we can do that. I can't talk to him because I don't have the mission. But right over here, we'll tell you to talk to the botanist. Not to be confused with this guy over here, who's the plant analyst. So if you happen to have the glowing plants, you can trade them in here. Now remember, the cool thing is you're also picking up marks for doing this, and you can trade the marks back in for dilithium, either through the hourly projects or through the daily projects, or if you're really in a hurry, you can do a massive sell, but you don't get as much.
Actually, funny, I just checked my tune.
Yeah?
I can do the Atli.
You can do the Atli?
That's the only one. That's the only one.
How the heck can that be the only one? Yeah, see what I mean? This is very frustrating.
I got the entire Breen, the entire Lost Dominion, the entire Wasteland. Blah 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 blah. Aiding to the ferry. Blah blah blah. Rescue the ferries, and then the Adelaide. The Adelaide.
Wow. Well, with those under the, you're looking on the available tab, right?
Yep.
Keep scrolling down. The Atli is separate from the others. They all go by the person you have to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so-
the only one.
Ah, that sucks.
I got Astro Mining. I got all the other ones, and only the Adelaide.
Well, still the Atli is my favorite one. It's pretty. It's fun. I spend my Sunday mornings there. Next one you can do is Pejos Crater, which I enjoy. Pejos Crater. Excuse me, not Pejos Crater. Hual Ruins. And that's very similar to Staging Area in that you have to run around. There's frequently Tholians here, but you can come over to these doodads. There's one here, and basically you just collect data from them. You can come over here and fix these scanners. You can go over here and kill this Tholian, which is always fun. And these guys respawn reasonably quickly. Remember, don't use solar gateways on Tholians. They like that. They get their jollies from solar gateways. I always figure, though, if the solar gateway makes them stronger, then using the cryo bombs should make them significantly weaker, and it never really does. It affects them, but not significantly. There's a whole bunch of the various machines around here, and you can also go around and pick up artifacts if you want to. Ooh, he respawned quickly.
There's like a lot of these devices like close to the ruins, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I
yeah.
recall.
There are. Usually around buildings. So if you come down here, I actually should talk to everybody about all the things you can do for the optionals here. So there's a bunch of those devices around this building over here. There's one here, one over here, one down here. Make a right turn, come up here. Here's another one. There's another one back here. There's a glowing plant back here. But if you want to have some fun, come back on these rocks. Come on, up these rocks. Up, up. Come on, up the rocks. There we go. Get to the top of the rocks. Step back. Run and jump. And there is an accolade for getting up here. So if you saw the new ROM one, you saw when I panned back to the big tree and then came swooping in on her from here. Because that was fun. And I love all these little snowflake dust mites or dandelion seeds floating around.
You should actually do like the accolade of Pneumomulus.
I would be happy to do it, but it'd have to be able... Oh, you know what? I've got new tunes. I can't do that. The one that's really tough is doing the accolades on Nimbus. Oh.
Yeah.
Most of them are pretty simple, except for that gosh awful walking along the edge one. Ugh, I hate that.
Oh, the one where you have to like
Climb all over the place, and then you have to hit one jump just right. That one's horrible. But if you do it, Nimble on Nimbus.
Yeah, I did actually do. I did a few.
I've got it on every tune except my Jem'Hadar. My Jem'Hadar has no jump. Jem'Hadars can't jump. Well, they can't. They are unjumping people. But my Kaitian did it first time around. For most of my tunes, it takes the better part of a day to get it, and there's just that level of frustration.
Kobali is easier.
Kabali is easier. We should do Kabali for accolades. I know we did that one night when we were goofing off, but we should put it together.
I can't remember if I have. No, I don't have the video.
I unfortunately deleted it, and I'm kicking myself, so we have to do it
You
again.
did what?
I have it for the YouTube, but I don't have the demo record footage.
Okay.
All that demo record sucks up space, and I actually have to get another hard drive for it. And then there's a bunch more equipment over here, and then you can come over here. Those are the 5 ground ones. I skipped Vastum Peaks because I don't like Vastum Peaks, but you can do Vastum Peaks, and that's a lot of ground shooting, so you can have fun there. And then you've also got the instances: power plant, warehouse, the caves, mountain pass. Am I missing one in there? No, I think that's it. All of which will get you.
I make a mistake every time I play the last mission on New.
Which mistake do you make? Speaking
You
of...
know where you have to go in and kill the Tholians?
Oh, yeah, but what mistake do you make?
I keep beaming out and I keep forgetting to hail that guy.
Hail that guy, otherwise you have to do it all over.
So when I was done, I was just like, yay, I'm finally done.
No, you're not.
No
No.
way.
You are so not done. Yeah, there's a couple of them here. The mountain pass, you have to do the same thing. So I've come back down here to the staging area. I'm picking up the mission again because this time we've got a red alert going, and this is Swarm. And this is insect killing. But it should be called Raid, in my opinion, but that's very American. You guys know what Raid is? I'm sure Neutrino knows what Raid is. Raid is bug spray. So my dad, who used to have this really wild sense of humor, was showing our European friends about the American bug spray that we're using. And he said it's so effective. And he takes, because they're sitting out on the back porch, and he sees a fly come by, and he takes the can of Raid, and he throws it at the fly, and hits it. He hit it and killed it. I'm like, oh my God.
You got those crazy can bombs.
Yes, I do. But it was just one of those perfect moments. My dad had some really interesting personality quirks, shall we say, but he had a really good sense of humor too.
Now I know where you get it from.
Oh yeah. I am my father's daughter.
And considering you're such an animal lover that you accept him hitting flies with a big can.
I didn't think he was going to hit it. Yeah, no, I don't find me killing flies. I can live with them. They don't bother me. Except at the beach. And there's nothing you can do about them at the beach. There's thousands of them, so you just have a moment of zen.
A zapper.
Yeah, well, in Michigan, where I like to go to the beach, they have biting horse flies. They are big flies, and they bite hard and draw blood, and it's not fun.
Been on one of those before.
Duh. Yeah, I grew up in southern Michigan and spent a lot of time at the beach. And most of the time they don't bite you, but on certain days it'd just be humid enough or dry enough or whatever it was they liked, and it would be miserable. My misspent youth at the beach. And for all of you who believe that you can see Chicago from the beach in southern Michigan, because there's a couple of pictures where you can see Chicago from the beach in southern Michigan, those are mirages. You cannot generally see Chicago from the beach in southern Michigan. There are people who believe the earth is flat, and they really believe you can see the 60 miles.
I saw a documentary of, was it Flat Earth Believers?
Oh,
on
God.
Netflix the other day.
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
Yeah, I know.
And the sad part is that there was a family with their, was it 6-7-year-old son? And he was like, I believe the earth is flat and blah, blah, blah. Can you imagine him whenever he gets science in school, that he says, I'm not going to attend because the earth is flat?
Yeah. Can you imagine him trying to get a job when he's 25? If you're that deluded, what are you going to do?
You know what I think NASA should do?
What?
Take all the flat Earth believers, put them in a rocket, and send them out there, and just open the airlock.
With or without spacesuits?
Too much work, too much cost. Not
Oh, yeah.
Not worth it.
No, but then fine. Then at some point maybe we can shut them up.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Daft Punk just recently came out saying they believe in the flat Earth, to which decided I don't need to buy any more Daft
But
Punk.
they're French.
Yeah, that's true. That explains a lot. So I just completed my staging area, so I made 720 to lithium. We're not going to get this red alert done because it's only 2 of us doing it. This red alert is tough to do unless you've got 4 or 5 people going. Of course, my question is, do I need to stay around for them all to go? If you get it, you get another 1,000 to lithium, which is fun. But in the meantime, I got some Romulus research and all kinds of other good stuff.
I get bored with doing Admiralty, and I don't know how I can stand doing missions in New Romulus again and again over and over.
It's very zen. Yeah, I get tired of Admiralty just because it's I want to say it's math and that makes it hard. It's not. It's just tedious. But with this, it's just mindless. I usually put on some good music, or I'll have some kind of documentary going on in the background, or a book being
Yeah.
read aloud, and just deep breath and go, I can be here for 15 minutes and have 2 days worth of dilithium done. Okay, I can do that. But I mean, if you really want to go the dirt cheap, easy way, you go into your reputation, you pick each one, you pick an active project, and you do the hourly. Boom. Click fill all. Now, in 1 hour, that'll be 340 dilithium, which doesn't sound like much, but how long did it take me to click that? 5 seconds, if that. So, you do all 11, 55 seconds, under a minute, 3,800, sorry, not 3,800, 3080 dilithium, I believe it is. Or maybe it's more. It's 4080 dilithium now. So, there's your 8,000. It takes you 2 hours of real time, but of which you've only spent 5 minutes clicking. If that, 2 minutes
but
clicking.
you're gonna have to earn those marks.
Yes, but you know what? I probably just earned 1,000 new Romulus marks. No, probably not. Probably 500 new Romulus marks.
Nice.
So yeah, it builds up. The ones for me that are really hard to do are getting the Terran Task Force. Actually, Competitive's the worst one, and Iconium is my second worst one. 8472, there's not a lot of options. So when I'm doing things like Repost, or when they're doing Borg Red Alert, where you've got all marks available, I always go over and see what I've got and select for the ones I have the least of.
Starbase 1, right?
Yeah,
Is that
defensive.
also all marks?
I believe that is all marks too. But you can kind of look here on what I've got. My one that I've got a ton of is I'm sitting on 8,700 Romulan marks. That's not from doing missions up in space. It's from doing this. So like I said, you just have to kind of into it. Well, we've been on for an hour, and I really just wanted to test out my Twitch. I wasn't trying to bore everybody by doing this. Let me see who's trying to talk to us. It's WC chit-chatting with us. WC, how are you doing? Let me get back and see how this Twitch is going here. Ah, that wasn't what I meant to do.
Who's chit-chatting?
WC is in Skype, sending messages to me. It's early in the morning in WC land, so if he sees me on, he usually chit-chats. Well, I'm going to... Hey, Lant, I see that... hi, Paragon Gaming 42. Lant, you get... so good that you make one-shot builds. I would love for you to share that with us someday. If you would like to take over and chat with us on Discord, I will be happy to send you the link. Because one thing I'd really like to do is make a lot of these things less boring. My ships are decently built, but underpowered. And after a while of going click, 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 I get really bored of doing stuff. Well, I'm a little less laggy on Twitch, it appears.
Yeah,
Not great.
it's like-
Better than yesterday. It's still not good. I'll work on that. I shall work on that. Well, gents, I think this is a good ending point for tonight. Thank you for joining me. I was experimenting with Twitch. I will play around tomorrow, see if I can possibly get a... What the heck do I need, Neutrino? 5G...
Yep, you need a 5G router, wireless router.
5G wireless router. Okie dokie. If I'm hoping my husband will know what the heck that is.
Oh, hover over that when you go off screen
Mhm.
on the game. Hover over your that bottom bar.
I'm sorry, say that
See if
again?
You have 4G. When you go off screen,
Mhm.
like minimize the game screen.
Yes.
Hover over that bottom bar and see if it says 4G or 5G.
It doesn't say anything.
It doesn't. Like, you're on wireless, right?
I am on wireless.
The one that says internet access. It doesn't say your SSID and.
It just says what the internet access machine is, but it doesn't say anything else. Oh my gosh, well I know one reason this is sucky. It kicked me off to the secondary router. It's not on my primary router. That's a pain in the butt. I'd switch it now, but it will kick everything off. But yeah. Well, that's part of the problem there. Lant, I will send you the link. Yes, sir?
I assume you've eaten.
No, I said I'd be home by 6 for dinner. Anyway, I'm going to log off, guys, because my husband's giving me the look. But let me get the link here for you, Lant. How do I PM somebody, folks?
When you what?
I'm in Twitch. How can I PM somebody? I want to send Lant the link so he knows.
You just click on his name.
Mm-hmm.
Then you should get like a box called Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
And then it should pop up in your right corner in the bottom, and then you can put it in.
Voila! Woo! Thank you.
And by the way, Mom, you
Yes.
know what I just discovered?
What?
You've been echoing throughout the entire stream.
Why have I been echoing, I wonder? That's weird. This is on mute. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I'm glad to know. I'll fix that too. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for putting up with my twitchiness today. Oh, I know why. It's picking up my voice there. All right. Thanks again, guys. I will see you later in the game. Pie, go to bed, get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will, Mom.
All right. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Bye.